valued and cared for and loved, and that they're important.
I knew I wanted to be adopted by him because of how he taught me to be the person who I am today. And it's coming from a dad that didn't expect to become a dad, and I feel very proud to be his son.
That was what he needed, and he was what I needed. Every day is full of new opportunities. That's what it's been about, realizing the simple things that it takes to make such a huge difference in these kids' lives.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care at adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Pollution from trucks is a public health crisis. Diesel-burning trucks belch dangerous levels of pollution, and communities living near ports and along freight corridors breathe especially high levels of this dirty air. But this crisis has a solution. My name is Sasan Sadat, and I work for Earth Justice. I'm working to clean up our air quality, particularly for communities that bear the burden of diesel pollution. For the sake of our lungs, our health, and our climate, the future of trucking in this country has got to be zero emissions. Until then, I will never rest.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the environment and people's health. Earth Justice is fighting to save lives, protect our climate, and strengthen our economy through the shift to zero emissions. If clean air matters to you, visit us at earthjustice.org. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
Check it out one time.
Great morning, Truth Nation. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. Of course, I am the legendary Home Blown. We got a treat. We got a treat. We got my girl.
Bailey Coleman in the building. Good morning. Good morning.
And my brother.
MC Dame Elsie in the building.
And, of course, our producer, Andrew, for today.
Andrew.
Rhea will return tomorrow. Am I correct, Andrew? All right. You can say yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. He nodded his head like everybody can see his answer.
It's always like with Andrew, the first couple of questions or comments towards him, he just nods so nobody can hear him.
Right.
And then probably about the third time in, then he just starts talking.
Right.
You can talk
that part.
out the gate today.
He in there pressing buttons. He in there pressing buttons.
Yeah.
I'm just really excited, guys. Can I be excited?
Business.
Yeah, you can be excited. You can be excited. But what if we were to swoop in and just kidnap you? Okay, we'll deal with some of that this morning. But Bailey.
Yes.
It was your born day on yesterday.
Yesterday was my birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Yes.
Thank you. And let me tell
I want to say happy. Okay, I can't sing. I'm sorry.
I want to say thank you to everyone who took time out to call, text, email, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok me happy birthday messages. It's really appreciated, and I love y'all, and thank you so much. And shout out to my son, Kendall. Kendall took me out. We went out and had some sushi.
Okay.
First, yeah, you know what? I love some sushi. I told him I had a taste for some sushi. Last year he took me out for crab legs, which was great. But this year we went for sushi. But we went on our cake mission first because, I am a cake connoisseur.
Okay. What's your favorite?
Yellow cake, buttercream frosting.
Okay.
So,
I love that. I love that too. Other than that, caramel cake for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, caramel cake. Yeah, I love that too. Yeah. So we rolled on over to my favorite spot to get that right now, and that's Syndex.
Okay.
Shout out to Syndex.
Mm-hmm.
So we went and picked that up, and then we went out for sushi. Had a great time yesterday. Great day.
Well,
great day.
You deserve it. You deserve it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to send you,
My sister does
special.
That. Go get the cake first.
Born day.
When we go to eat, my sister used to get the dessert first.
Oh, when ordering at the restaurant? Yeah, that's, hey, you know what?
And she'd order the dessert first, and then she'd get everything else after that.
Yeah,
she wanted her dessert first.
Yeah, we had to go on a...
I mean, ordered it to eat it first? Or
yeah.
Damn.
If you go to 4-course meal, she wants the dessert first.
I'm not mad at her. I see people. I have friends that do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I have friends that do that.
That's rich people stuff.
Yeah. Hey, But yeah, so
Andrew Ding.
Parfait.
Yes. So the bougie side of me went to Syndex, just so you know, so y'all could.
Got you.
Since y'all, and they have those giant cupcakes, so I just got one of those.
Okay.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I didn't eat the whole thing though. I was trying to get Kendall to eat the other half, but he was like, "No, Mom, it's your birthday."
I would have said the same damn thing. I would have said the same thing. It's your birthday.
The other half is at the house.
There you go.
We'll try to eat it today.
It'll work out.
But it was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful.
Excellent.
Dame, how was your weekend, bro?
My weekend was great. I didn't do much. As I always say on Mondays, I was with the youth on Saturday, and so I spent most of my day with them. Yesterday, watched the Packers, which really wasn't like watching the Packers. It was like watching the JV. Because nobody played,
right?
So it was just watching
the JV squad.
If they had any questions about this dude Tunes being any good, you had negative passing yards.
Yeah,
for the entirety of a 4-quarter game.
Wow,
that's pretty bad.
But if it's anything to hang your hat on, and I try to look for
the positive.
Is that. For the Vikings to be playing all of their key people and only beat us 16-3, it should have been one of those 49-0 or something like that.
Yeah.
So that was the okay. But so only 16, yeah.
Hold on, let me.
It was only 16.
Let me say this again so Andrew can hear me. The Vikings are trash.
Yeah, it's a tough look. Same amount of wins.
Well, you know what? At least Andrew, ponied up to it. It was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. If they trash, they trash. You got to admit it. Well, sometimes your team is trash.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying the Packers are going to make a lot of noise in the playoffs, but as long as we beat the Bears.
That part.
That's because now we got to play the Bears.
Yeah.
In the first round. We got to go down there.
Yeah.
And so this will be the 4th game. In the season, that's a lot of games in the season.
For me, here's the thing for me. I got some Chicago friends.
Game. Yeah.
But nobody irks me more.
Kawanda ain't in yet, Dave.
Nobody irks me more. Y'all.
Yeah. Have you taking
attendance.
Kawanda to business?
What the business is?
Okay,
but what were you saying, Belly?
No, nobody irks me more with this Packers Chicago rivalry than our own DT. Denise Thomas.
Oh,
she just want to post all the pictures up and all that, and just rub it in, right? I'm like, did I do that the last time when the Packers, beat the Bears? Did I do that?
Did I do that?
No,
because
they don't have. They can't do it very often,
right? In the series, as it has gone for the last 20 so years, it's been rough on them playing us.
Yes.
Yeah. But I remember, you don't know this because you were in Seattle.
Well, see, I look at everything from a globular perspective when I look at this football thing because, my son tells me I need to rep my squad, which is actually technically the Seahawks. And then I tell him to rep his squad, which truly are the Packers.
Okay.
So this is what I was going to say. For growing up in Wisconsin, when the Bears had Walter Payton and they had Jim McMahon and they had even Neil Anderson after Walter Payton, there was 2 decades up until 94 maybe. So all of my life up until 94. So I was like 18. I was an adult. So all of my youth, the Bears whooped on us.
Okay.
Nonstop.
Okay.
So for them to be, I understand where they're coming from, where they want to beat us so bad, because that's how we were.
Yeah.
But they whooped on us for 20 years.
Wow.
And so then 94, 95, we start winning. We win the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Brett Favre comes. Magic Man was before Brett Favre, so we got close to beating them.
Right.
Then Favre came, we beat them, and then they don't beat us anymore until like 2012, 2013.
Right.
When they went to the Super Bowl with Lovie Smith, whenever that was. But still, we got handed to us. So now that we handed to them, I have no remorse.
Right.
There's no guilty conscience.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Speaking of guilty conscience, there was an invasion. There was some dictator type situations that took place.
Yeah.
Also, when we're talking about the weekend.
Right.
The Orange Man.
Yeah.
Without the Congress approval.
Look.
Went over to Venezuela.
Yeah.
Acted a fool.
And what we want to be able to do, Truth Nation, this morning with MC Dame LZ, he is, taking the time to kind of like bring everybody into the fold on how all of this started and like the history and how did we get here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And is it justified that we're here?
So what I want people to understand is this, so they're not shooting at, air, is understand how and what led us to getting to this point. And being a history buff, I want to look some things up and learn some things.
Absolutely.
And so what we're going to do, we're going to let him begin a little bit right now, but when we come back, he will continue
just
with
cut
it.
me off whenever you're ready, because in 98, let's start it, y'all. So in 1998, Hugo Chavez is elected. At the time, Venezuela has the largest oil supply, and Exxon is fleecing them, giving Venezuela basically nothing from the oil proceeds. Is this my story time music? Starts process. Then Hugo Chavez starts the process of naturalization, and American Exxon and them are shook. Now, Hugo Chavez, they call him a dictator, but he won a bunch of elections and referendums, which international observers, including the Carter Center, certified as being on point. Chavez was also a vocal critic of the United States and all global elites. Now, this is Chavez, who was elected in 1998. So in 2002, George Bush, looking out for his oil buddies, gets the U.S. to fund a quasi-revolution. The head of this revolution is Maria Machado. I need y'all to remember that name, Maria Machado. Shout out to Unlearn16, because I got a lot of this from her on Instagram. The revolution doesn't pop off, and Machado is kicked out of Venezuelan government. So now we fast forward to 2007. Hugo Chavez completes all the naturalization. And when you're naturalizing oil and resources, you're taking it from the companies that are colonizing the company and taking those resources out, and you're saying all of this money is going to stay here. He basically becomes Fidel Castro, expelling all Western influences, meaning we don't need your money. His administration used all of that oil resource and the funds from it to fund social programs for the poor, known as missions, that created successful education initiatives, increasing access to health care and significantly reducing poverty rates. So he became a man of the people. The United States put sanctions on Venezuela, but these are just military sanctions, saying they couldn't buy arms from them and whatnot. Chavez dies in 2013. His vice president, you know him now as Nicolas Maduro, takes over because he was vice president. And keep in mind, they call him a dictator. We'll go into that because he kind of does some dictator stuff, so it's more valid with him. But he won his initial election only by 1.5%. Sound kind of like somebody else we know that's orange that won their initial election by only 1.5% or 2% or something, right?
Small percentage.
A small percentage, right? So Venezuela during this time becomes ranked in the misery index, which is a American index that somebody comes up with that shows how much poor people are really affected and how much they get. So Obama and Trump put on economic sanctions on Venezuela because during this time frame, Maduro does something where for every 60 days, he gets approval from the Congress that he controls to become basically a dictator. So he's a dictator elected. And he's saying, I need these emergency powers because of the U.S. and what they're doing. I finished the second half of this story.
That sounds familiar.
It sounds very
Absolutely,
familiar, right?
don't it? Yeah.
So it's funny. I'll get to that.
Okay.
Yeah. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 FM. We got to take care of these bills. We'll be black. MC Dame LZ will continue to break it down for those of you who may not have had time to just be like, how did we get here? You're going to learn today.
Yes, sir.
We'll be black.
Honest, direct, and always thought-provoking.
Nice people get applause. Oh, that was a thoughtful thing to say. It's like when you ask somebody a question and the person repeats back to you, good question. They're being nice, but kindness earns respect. Being nice pleases people. Being kind improves them, and that difference, the one personal strength you should always have, character.
Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris, weekdays from 4 to 6, live on YouTube and broadcasting on 1017 The Truth.
Whether your child is just learning to dribble or is already working on their threes, Bucks Youth Basketball Camps are the place to play, learn, and have a blast, too. Packed with games, skills challenges, and high fives, Bucks Youth Basketball Camps foster fun and teamwork for all skill levels. Get ready for your youngster to ball like a buck. Learn more about upcoming Bucks Youth Basketball Camps at bucks.com/camps. That's bucks.com/camps.
It starts with a spark. At Milwaukee College Prep, they nurture that spark from age 3 through 8th grade, building scholars with knowledge, character, and confidence. 88% of their students face economic hardship, but that does not define them. At MCP, they see students' potential, and they help them live up to that potential. 4 campuses, 1 mission, college and beyond. MCP is free, high-performing, and open to all Milwaukee families. Visit MilwaukeeCollegePrep.com to enroll or get involved. That's MilwaukeeCollegePrep.com.
Hey there, Jane Lynch here. You want to hear something funny? Too bad. You want to hear something uplifting that will inspire you? Good, because today I want to talk to you about Direct Relief, a humanitarian organization that does seriously good work when it counts. Fires, hurricanes, earthquakes. When disaster strikes, Direct Relief immediately shows up with medicines, medical supplies, and everything doctors and nurses need to save lives. Let's ship her out! Every day across the United States and around the world, they're making an enormous difference. If someone needs help, Direct Relief helps. No politics, no red tape. Hey, what you doing over there?
Oh, I'm packing insulin for kids with diabetes.
See, every box here is literally a lifeline for someone in critical need. So check them out at directrelief.org and donate if you can. You might just bring a smile to someone's face.
My name is Adrienne, and I was hurt in a car accident. What Gruber Law Office has done for me was made me feel safe. It didn't cost me anything, just one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
Prizes, exclusive experiences, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting truthcontests.com. That's truthcontests.com.
This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
The award-winning 1017 The Truth is the proud home of Milwaukee Panthers basketball. Panthers basketball is back in action tonight as the Panthers take on the Green Bay Phoenix at Crest Center. Scott Warris has the coverage starting at 5:30 p.m. on 1017 The Truth and the Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield. Tip-off is set for 6 p.m.
Welcome back to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 FM. The Truth, of course. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman,
and my brother,
MC Dame LZ in the building.
Now, we're going to allow MC Dame LZ to continue just bringing people into the fold. You know, some people hear little tidbits here, tidbits there, and then you hear it from the left, you hear it from the right. But a true breakdown of all of these things that are going on and how we got here.
Yeah, so I got my professor hat on today. So it started in '98. Right now we up to maybe 2014, 13 in Venezuela. And so I just stated how they were listed in the misery index and whatnot. And so because of this, Obama puts economic sanctions on them. Trump comes into office. He puts economic sanctions on them. So you got around 2016, 2017 with Trump, and later on with Obama in like 2014 to 15. Biden even comes in, and he puts more economic sanctions on them. So why are they putting these economic sanctions on them? Because of the naturalization of the oil, which means, again, that Exxon, who built up all of this oil production in Venezuela, they got kicked out. And Exxon was giving them 90%, and Venezuela was only keeping 10. So they reversed that. So now America feels like you stole our oil, which is crazy to say how you steal somebody else's stuff that's in their own country, right? So now we're there. And so with these economic sanctions, they going through economic hard times. And the sanctions means that people who have a bunch of money from Venezuela, they take their money. They're not letting them trade, they're blockading them. They're doing all this other stuff economically to make it rough on them so that they come into the fold and give back up their oil. Maduro ain't going for it, right? So in 2025, just last year, we're up to the present, Rhea Machado, who I mentioned in the earlier segment as a woman who was over the quasi-revolution that was funded by the U.S. government, she wins the Nobel Peace Prize.
Right.
And in winning the Nobel Peace Prize, she dedicates it to none other than the orange man himself, Donald Trump.
Right.
So now you know they ain't cahoots, right?
Right.
Or you think so.
Who else? Why would you dedicate it to him?
Well,
he hasn't done anything peaceful since he's been around.
Absolutely.
So now
she trying to be in cahoots.
She trying to be in cahoots, but she gonna learn that
today.
She gonna learn that you get into bed with them devils is what happens.
Yep.
You get burned, and so Machado dedicates it to Trump. So at the same time, Trump Jr. Donald Trump Jr. is invested in a capital venture firm called 1789 Capital, which is also an investor in a rare earth magnet manufacturer called Vulcan Elements and partners with Re-Element Technologies. These companies secured a $620 million loan from the U.S. Department of Defense as a part of a $1.4 billion deal to boost domestic production of rare earth materials to compete with China's market dominance. Now, if we know anything about Venezuela, what do we know about Venezuela?
They have rare minerals and oil.
And oil.
Yes.
Rare minerals and oil. So now, once this deal is secure, you've already got Machado won the Nobel Peace Prize. She was the one that before has tried to do the revolution.
Right.
And then failed 20 years ago. But she wins it now, dedicates it to Trump. Trump says, okay, bet. Now my son, I'm good with you. My son has this investment, but they say it's just an investment. He's not really involved, so it's above board. There's no ethical problems with it. Come on, man.
Right. It's like, really?
Really? Come on.
Yeah.
So it's $1.4 billion that this company has gotten from the government. They are sitting there waiting on this takeover to happen. So what does Trump do? They got drugs coming out of there.
Yeah.
They got drug shipments coming out of it. So he starts bombing the ships.
Right.
So we're in the present now.
Fishing ships.
They start bombing the fishing ships, right? And so we all know that the drugs that are coming to America are coming from Mexico. Let's not play around with it. So why are you going to mess with Venezuela when the fentanyl is the stuff that's killing us?
Yeah.
90% of the drugs that's coming from Venezuela is going to Europe. It's going straight to Europe. It's not even coming here, right?
Right.
So you go there, you do all of this. Maduro is a staunch opponent of America. He's a staunch opponent of the war in Gaza. He's a staunch opponent of all elite stuff, certainly like Hugo Chavez was.
Right.
So you mean to tell me it's okay for you to go in there, snatch him out in the middle of the night. You
Bomb up a bunch of stuff. Blow up a bunch of stuff.
Bomb up a bunch of stuff. You blew up the
mausoleum.
The mausoleum that Chavez was in.
Right.
Now Chavez, Maduro, okay, he got into some dictator stuff.
Right.
Chavez was a man of the people. He came up that way. So they really loved him there.
Right.
So Maduro, by association, they love him as well. Right. So you go in there and snatch this elected person and say you're going to hold him up for war crimes. But throughout the world, we know of all these other people that you're cool with that are doing worse stuff.
Yeah.
That's right.
But you're not going to snatch them up.
Dictators.
They're doing worse stuff, but you're not going to snatch them up. So these clowns run the same play that they ran for Iraq, where Colin Powell, as Bailey was saying earlier, put his reputation on the line, went out there and said it's WMDs.
Yeah.
Well, at least Colin Powell went up there and said something. At least, I've never said this. I'll give George Bush Jr. some credit.
What?
At least he came to Congress and said to Congress, I want to do this. Can you let me do this?
Right.
Yeah.
Did Donald Trump do that?
No.
Nope.
Donald Trump
Not at
did
all.
nothing of the sort.
Nope. He said they leaked too much.
They leaked too
They
much. How is that
leaking? You're leaking.
You attacked a whole country.
That's right.
A whole country.
A whole country snatched their leader from his bed and put him on some Nike Tech, made him a commercial. And furthermore, I've never seen somebody change outfits as many times as Maduro did from Venezuela to get here.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He must have had Patti LaBelle on the plane with him.
Got endorsements or something.
Because I've never seen that happen. And then you parade him across the tarmac with all of these white DEA agents. If that don't scream colonialism,
Oh, yeah.
what does that say? That you got all these white men walking this brown person out who was an elected official,
right?
A president of a nation, whether you like him or not.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why I always like Colin Powell.
Yeah.
Because Colin Powell always said you have to deal with the people that they have elected. You cannot pick and choose. He said that on the Republican convention. And I was like, I ain't Republican, but I vote for Colin Powell.
Yeah.
If he would have ran.
If he would have ran,
and they
me
did
too.
WMD
Yeah,
stuff
at the time,
to him.
yeah.
I would have, because he was thin and he was right.
Yeah.
If those people have elected that person, who are you to tell them they've elected the wrong person because it's not in your interest as America? Well, you America.
Yeah.
That's Venezuela. So that's like somebody telling you in your house. You decided that you're going to do X, Y, and Z. They don't agree with it, and it doesn't benefit the neighborhood, so we're going to take over your house.
Right.
We're going to kick you out of your house.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to go in your house now, and I'm going to run your house.
Yeah.
Right. The way I see fit.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
So that's where we are. Y'all up to speed, and now we're just giving our commentary on what it is. And y'all let us know how you feel about it.
833-212-1017 is the Truth Talk text line. 833-212-1017. I know that this is on top of everybody's mind, and people were wondering. Yeah, we if you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook Live and X, we do have the picture up, so you can end up seeing this perp walk that they did.
The perp walk.
Yeah, they did the perp walk, and
that's crazy.
Yeah, but. Where does it stop when you start doing things like this? Like,
that's all I'm saying.
In our cities, can we have somebody that we don't like and say, you know what, we're gonna go kidnap them and take them out.
There was a guy in the British Parliament that was saying, if that's okay, so why can't we just go get if we have war crimes based upon the things that have done right now against Netanyahu in the war crime court.
Why
can't we just go get him? If that's I didn't know we could do this.
Yeah, right. Because the United Nations ain't down with this, right?
Absolutely, they're not.
They already said, nah.
And
you don't condone it.
And shout out to the people that are probably going to get deported that's been dancing down in Miami and all of that. We got to get ready. We'll talk about that. Yes. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. We got to take care of these bills, and we'll be back.
He's the voice for the people and the community's connection to change.
It is what it is. It's taxpayers' dollars. It's like monopoly money. It's like, you know what? We can just pay our bills with this money. You know what? The homeless, they already out there. They already in the tent. I walked past the other day. They were out there having fun and singing and stuff like that. I mean, this is what I'm saying. This is the attitude. Like, you know what? We're going to just take this money, right? We'll think about this in 2 months. We'll reconvene after we pay off our bills, and see what we got left.
Yeah, Christmas coming up.
Yeah, we got Christmas coming up. Yeah, basically, yeah. And it's just like this nonchalant attitude with the taxpayers' dollars. You know what? Look at MPS. Look how much money we threw at MPS right here in the city of Milwaukee. We throwing money at these places. Like, it ain't like they don't have the funding.
The Tory Lowe Show, weekdays from 1 to 4 p.m. Live on YouTube and right here on 101.7 The Truth.
People don't realize that glaucoma is one of the leading causes of blindness.
Because there are often no early symptoms, nearly half of those with glaucoma may not even know they have it until vision loss has occurred.
I was diagnosed with normal tension glaucoma in July of 2020. And what we found out at that point was I had already lost 40% of my sight. You think it only affects people that are, 75 or older, retired, grandparents, and that's not the reality of it.
I didn't think at all glaucoma was going to affect me because I didn't know of anyone that had glaucoma, no one in my family. When you have glaucoma, you can't get back that sight that you lost. And so early detection and treatment is vitally, vitally important.
Don't miss life's most beautiful moments. Schedule an eye exam today.
National Glaucoma Research, a Bright Focus Foundation program, offers free resources and tips for healthy vision.
Learn how to protect your sight at stopglaucoma.org.
Real talent is defined by what people can do, not where they learn to do it. So by stopping at the education section of a resume, you might throw away the perfect hire. You might miss someone who has valuable skills to offer to help your business thrive right now and in the future. Because the truth is this: Skills First Hiring helps you see talent others miss, like more than 70 million stars, skilled through alternative routes. When you let their story unfold, you gain a competitive advantage, because hiring managers who start with skills are 60% more likely to find a successful hire. See the real person, complete. See what others miss. Hire skills first. Learn why it's a competitive advantage at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Northbound on 894 is going to be heavy out of the Hale interchange all the way up to National Avenue. We do have the right shoulder blocked with a broken down vehicle, so heads up with that. Eastbound 94 backing up from 92nd Street to Hawley. The rest of the way is not too bad. Quick tap of the brakes in the stadium. On the westbound side, we do have delays from just before 27th Street past Mitchell Boulevard. Rest of the system is looking pretty good. Just watch out for some of the broken down vehicles here on 94. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Today, partly cloudy with a high of 37. Tonight, mixed precipitation to the north. Chance of rain as well with a low of 32. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth Nation, welcome Black. I am the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman,
and my brother,
MC Dame Elsie in the building.
And we're talking about Venezuela. Of course, if you haven't heard about it, I don't know where you have been.
You've been under a rock. That's where you've been.
Right, absolutely.
With your covers on top, saying I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, and Dame, another interesting point that
I just want the people to be educated about it before they go out here and arguing and talking about it. Or you turn your ears off and don't understand how important this is and the ramifications of what just took place by him going in Venezuela, getting an elected official, duly elected president by the people, whether he get off into dictator stuff or not, because Trump is getting off into dictator.
Absolutely.
Well,
Trump is trying to do all of this stuff
and
too.
let's be clear. Trump is saying that he was not legitimately elected,
which is ridiculous because this person it was certified by a lot of those election people, and he only won by 1.5% over the other opposing group, and the opposing group even won a bunch of chairs in their House of Representatives and all of this other stuff. But
ain't this the same thing that the Orange Man was saying when he was challenging the election and saying,
right?
So
Exactly.
Yeah,
a lot of parallels.
So he's
a lot of parallels.
He's challenging all of this stuff. And so remember I mentioned Maria Machado. Now she dedicated the Nobel Peace Prize to Trump. Now don't be surprised, y'all, if they put Maria Machado in control of the country as the proxy to run it, right?
Okay.
Somehow she gets elected, or somehow they just put her in control, and then they get all of their oil and resources leased. They pay the country now. At least they're probably going to give them more of a percentage than they got before. But they still not going to run their own country and have their own stuff.
So let's be clear. Right now, though, they have the vice president in there running things. And right now, Trump is saying that he is not going to put Machado in his pocket.
Listen.
He said, but listen. But from a viable source, the reason is because while she credited him and shouted him out when she got her award, she didn't give it to him.
He that petty.
Yeah, he that petty. And not only that, in my opinion, and we're going to go to the True Talk text lines at 833-212-1017, he doesn't like women.
He like money, though.
That's it.
He likes,
money trump everything.
Hold on. Well, he like young girls.
He likes young women that he can control. Wait a minute. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Who's that sound? Epstein.
Oh. Sound like all
We're going to go to the True Talk text lines. We want to hear from you, Truth Nation, at 833-212-1017. Of course, you can give us a call. You can hit up the Talk text line. Blake, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. You hear the commentary about this Venezuela situation. What's your truth?
My truth is I'm glad they figured out the formula for y'all three for the year for this radio station. So much knowledge and inspiration and laughter and fun, but being serious on that note, moving forward. You guys have just seen gangsterism at its highest level. He let all the people that were, all the Coast Guard, all the people that was everywhere in Cleveland and Chicago, he drawed out the National Guard to give out everybody, like, look at this, he's doing it again. But then I seen all them ships come in, I woke up, I'm like, what happened? And then to see he pulled the strike, this level of chess has to be paid attention to. This will affect them downfall to everybody. So therefore, maintain your sanity, stay close to your family. It's not about your bills being paid, but pay your bills. Stash your cash, get some shoe boxes like we just do back in the day, and watch these satellites.
Yeah.
Everybody be smooth, have a good day, and Dame, stay on your toes. You the nose to the ground, you are ear to the ground, you are Indian, you are warrior. Homer, you are knowledge. Bailey, you're the queen. One.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Blake.
Since I'm the queen.
Andrew, you need to say that somewhere. That's a commercial.
Yes, it was.
Shout out to Blake.
Okay.
But we do have a news clip that was done by Fox 6 here.
Now see, all those people that were in, what was that, Miami?
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. All they were cheering things on, excited that the U.S. did this and took old dude out of power in Venezuela. I'm sitting here, I'm watching this on TV, and I couldn't help. That's when I started texting y'all, because I was like, these people are doing this, but are they really thinking about this? I mean, what is their mindset? You think that this is good? Baby. Right. Because as you all gather, Cubans, Venezuelans, they were all gathering down there, not far from Mar-a-Lago, cheering this whole deal on. Are you thinking that they're going to tell you, okay, so we fixed everything there. So guess what? Now you can go back.
Listen.
They gonna round them up.
We did a whole little segment about the I will vote for Donald Trump.
Right.
And one of the videos we played was Venezuelans for Trump. And how they had buyer's remorse after the Now you mean to tell me they back?
Exactly.
So forget everything else. Forget everything that Trump done did to you. All the stuff that he done did to your people.
Yeah.
Because he went and got Maduro out of there. Yeah. You love him again?
Right.
Hey, don't wait till the Super Bowl.
Round him up now.
We got a clip that kind of really also breaks things down right here, locally. So, producer Andrew, can you run that clip?
Francisco Mohammed. Watching explosions and smoke fill the capital of his native Venezuela, then the capture of President Nicolás Maduro and his wife, brings relief.
Venezuelans waiting for this day since a very long time.
The owner of the Arepanitas restaurant called it a historic moment he didn't think he'd live to see.
I realized that actually we are going to be free soon.
Mohammed says he migrated to the United States over 11 years ago, fleeing the food shortages, economic collapse, poverty, and instability of Venezuela.
This gives us hope that we will finally start seeing some direct change to all these issues in the country.
While he celebrates what he sees as a victory for his country,
I woke up with lots of mixed emotions.
Carla Castro, who came to the U.S. seeking asylum from Venezuela, says she's feeling uncertain Saturday.
It's great news, but now many of us wonder what that could mean and what will now come next.
She says part of her welcomes this, while part of her questions what it means for her, her family, and friends, knowing the Trump administration's focus on deportations.
There have been some very aggressive policies regarding the whole issue of immigration, policies that may be necessary, but they do cause fear.
Emotions that ends with hope for the future.
I think what we are starting to see is very promising. We need to be very smart about the next steps that will be taken so that we don't repeat the same mistakes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got can I just say this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So when stuff starts kicking back up again because it's not going the way you think it should be, don't call me.
That's right.
Don't call me asking me why I'm not out there protesting, being down with my brown brothers. Don't call me. I'm part of that 97%.
Yeah. I'm not going to blame
97 ain't 97. No, we told y'all.
I'm not going to blame all of the Browns on.
You know,
I said the Browns like a racist white person. If they say the blacks, I say the Browns. I'm not going to blame all of the Browns for Venezuela's flip-flopping.
I'm not blaming all of them either, but I'm just saying the 97%, y'all know who you are. Black women who voted for Kamala Harris. 97%. If we not out protesting with you, don't call us or hit us up on TikTok or nothing else asking why we not, because y'all wanted it.
Listen, Kamala would have deported them too, just in a nicer way.
In a nicer way.
At least it would have been done nicer, is what you're saying.
I'm just saying.
Listen, when you see,
she would have got all them.
When you see Venezuelans or anybody like that talking like that, like I said, y'all have to just remember what was going on. Now, he's talking about the economic sanctions of 2015 and 16 and how that affected this country. Up until that point, they were straight. You know, they took their oil reserves and they didn't produce as much oil, and what they did produce, they just kept because that's all they could produce, right? So you have to understand when America and you're in the Western Hemisphere, when they don't like you, they gonna make things tough for you.
Absolutely.
And so when you talking about, it was economic this and we couldn't feed that's because America wanted you to feel that, and in feeling that, you apply the pressure to your leaders and say you need to deal with America more nicely so they can let us eat.
Yeah.
So don't think like Maduro and them was just like, standing out front of the grocery store saying y'all can't come in here and buy nothing. No, the economy got messed up. The food supply got messed up because America says anybody that deals with this country, you're going to have to deal with us as well.
Yep. I want to say some great mornings to everybody that's on our YouTube page. Remember, while you're there, hit that like and subscribe button. We are already in the 5,000 club. We're now moving towards the 6,000 club. Yeah. Sincere Ronnie Ray Real. Like, the hell with crawling, the hell with learning how to walk. We running.
There you go.
There it is. We can do it. Sincere Ronnie Ray Real, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Willie Jones, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Glow, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Sister Lorena Star Marie, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Lori Patterson, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Even though the Ravens got beat. Venus Jones, great morning, love you, appreciate you. B. Bruce, great morning, love you, appreciate you. And of course, Alfonso Madi, we'll say Madi. All right, great morning, love you, appreciate you. And let's see, B. Bruce said, no country would be in strife if banks stopped squeezing government finances.
Got another comment off True Talking text line, 833-212-1017. Ray said, I smell a world war coming up.
Mm-hmm. No, it's too much money. It ain't gonna. See,
but we got to take a break. We'll come back.
Money involved.
Yeah. We'll come back to talk about it again inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. We'll be black.
Don't call me. Don't come by my house. We're done.
Truth Nation is the best fan base in the country.
This is my first time calling in, but I listen to you all the time, and I appreciate you and Elizabeth Brown and everything you stand for and everything that you do. So I want to say thank you so much for being you.
We want you to tap into the talk and text line every show, every day at 833-212-1017.
Hey, man, this station is on fire the last couple days.
Milwaukee Black Talk, 101.7 The Truth.
My overall experience with Gruber Law Offices has been phenomenal.
The treatment was excellent.
They will be supportive of you. They will listen to you.
It was a great experience knowing that I had people to help me.
I know I could count on them to do what I needed to get done.
Experience with Gruber was great.
They gave me my life back.
It was amazing.
He gets results.
We know how to win. If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Gruber Law Offices had my best interests at heart.
Hey Journey team, it's me, Coach Erica. Happy New Year. Are you ready? Because the time is now to begin your journey to success. This is your season to level up. Keep striving, keep pushing, and keep doing. No more waiting. No more excuses. Your journey starts today. For more information or to connect with me, visit ericaodomjourney.com. That's ericaodomjourney.com.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Aired by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and this station.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other. Leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, Teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth Nation, we have big news. Mark your calendars for Friday, February 20th, as we will be hosting our second annual Truth Community Awards at Venue 3 at the 3rd Street Market Hall in downtown Milwaukee. We'll celebrate the excellence in our community and recognize the quiet warriors creating extraordinary impacts. Tickets go on sale Monday, January 12th, and you do not want to miss this night of inspiration and celebration. The Truth Community Awards are sponsored by Gruber Law Offices, Steinhoffels, Milwaukee College Prep, Cousin Subs, Venue 3 at the 3rd Street Market Hall, and the Milwaukee Bucks. All right.
We're black. Truth Community Awards, year two. So we're still talking about Venezuela and I'm just saying, like, that was dictatorship at its finest, even though it shouldn't be finest. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's all it was. Like, for real, if that would have happened here, what would people be saying?
If what would have happened? Because we are.
They would have got the orange man.
Right now.
They would have got the orange man.
If they come get him for doing the same stuff,
I'd have been out.
Listen, if they come
Who
get
gonna
him,
save us?
if they come get
That
Trump,
it?
exactly. Say it again for the people in the back, baby.
Who gonna save us?
Right, because
who's coming to get ours? Who's coming to save us?
Because Trump is doing the same stuff that they're saying.
Yeah,
Maduro,
yeah.
The same stuff they're being mad at Maduro and Chavez for doing. More or less Chavez, but more Maduro, that he's doing the authoritative stuff that he's doing is the same stuff that Trump is doing. He's consolidating power. He is shrinking down the government, putting his people in the Supreme Court. So when people try to go against him, he can go to the Supreme Court and say, look, this is what the Supreme Court says. All the stuff that Maduro did, Trump is doing. And this is all stuff that people, when they become dictators, they go through these steps. It's a playbook.
Absolutely.
And it's the same playbook, except this dictator is a leftist dictator, as they say. And so he's more for the people than the right, I guess, what is that? Conservative dictator, rightist dictator. I don't think that's the word, but whatever.
Right.
The opposite of Putin.
What'd
you know
you
what I'm
say?
saying?
Fascist dictator.
Yes,
Yeah, there you
the
go.
opposite of Putin. He's more so a dictator that's in cahoots with the people, whereas Putin is in cahoots with the rich people. And that's what Trump is like. But the basic bottom line is they're doing the same stuff. So if we can go and snatch him out of his bed in his Nike Tech, can we go get can somebody, and this, I'm not saying this is what we do, because I don't want nobody knocking at my door. But I'm just saying the precedent being set here is we can go snatch up dictators now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Play that.
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Shout out to our producer, Andrew.
Yes.
Yeah, I just said shout out.
If the United States can conduct an operation in Venezuela to capture Nicolas Maduro, an elected president, and put him on trial in American courts, then why is it impossible to capture Benjamin Netanyahu from Israel and bring him before international court?
That part.
That part.
Listen,
Hashtag facts.
he said it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He said it.
Yeah, because like for real.
Yeah.
Like
Why not?
Not just Netanyahu, our guy Trump. He's not that. You have to put them all in the same basket. Netanyahu, Putin, Trump, all of them in the same basket because Putin went and attacked Ukraine.
Yes.
And basically used the same. They all using the same playbook. And I think
Bruce said that on the YouTube
they
page.
all running the same play. So he goes attacks Ukraine because he says the Ukrainians have Nazis in their government.
Right.
They are treating their people wrong, and he's going to liberate Ukraine. When we all know he just wants that part of Ukraine that used to be Russia because he wants to make the old USSR back whole again. And Ukraine has a part of the old USSR and he wants it back. But he uses all of this other stuff. Trump says we're liberating Venezuela, we're liberating. He's really liberating their oil.
Yeah.
Because he wants the oil that Exxon used to have, and he wants it back under American control.
Yeah.
So they're doing the same thing. So what's the difference?
Yeah, I believe
Putin and Trump?
In his speech, he said they stole it from us. We set them up, we put them together, and they stole it from us. We built it up, and they stole it from us.
I come on your property, build you a fence. Help you build a fence, right? I get my money for this fence that I built for you.
Right.
But then now you want control of this fence. So you tell me I just can't come over your fence no more.
Yep.
I can't do that. Stop coming over my fence, Homer. This is my fence.
Yep.
It's on my property.
Yep.
You cannot just keep. Now I can tell you. I run this fence because I built it for you. But I paid you for it as well. I'm the country and I paid you for this. You made your money off of this fence.
Yes.
You've been duly paid.
That's right.
Been paid.
But because
don't
you
owe
built
you nothing.
Yes.
Now I own it and I'm just going to keep coming over this fence as I see fit.
Yeah, well, we not going to do.
See, people don't understand. That's why
Great
sometimes
morning,
you got to break
Sandra
it down
Douglas.
for people.
Right.
On our YouTube page. But yeah, like that's it. That's all. That is it. That's all. And it is crazy, the division, though, that is still going on inside of our country, that, man, a lot of people, like I see the ratings are, his approval ratings are starting to, wane or whatnot. But it's still so many people that are supporting this fool, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So many people that will still vote for Donald Trump. And it's ridiculous.
Don't get me going. I get that look. I got the little dance and everything.
I'm going to have to get you some maracas.
I will vote.
Yeah, for
Donald Trump.
We're going to go to this ought to be this ought to be an interesting call. Al from Sherman Park. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. I see that you got some comments about the communists in Venezuela. Great morning, Al from Sherman Park. What's your truth? And Happy New Year.
Hey, good. Happy New Year. I'm not going to make any prediction of how this is going to turn out, but eventually, if the Venezuelan people want their country back, they're going to have to return and fight for it rather than just have fled. Because when it went communist and they said, we're going to take all the businesses from the rich people and the upper class people and we're going to distribute it equally, what happens is the only people that really thrive in that system are the leaders with their millions of dollars and then behind their complexes and their friends. It's really sad that it got to the point where the people had to eat the animals out of the zoo because they were starving, go eat through garbage, and then in an oil-rich nation, people had to line up to get gas rationed to them. What sense does that make as far as improving the lives of the people in Venezuela, having all the middle class and upper class people flee?
Okay,
and
stay on the phone.
you have no...
Stay on the phone. I hear you saying, stay on the phone. Listen, what we have to realize is that a lot of their economic hardships was based upon the sanctions that America had placed upon them. That they stopped producing the oil at the same levels as Exxon because it takes a certain expertise and it takes a certain amount of machinery and things to refine the type of oil that they have. So they can only refine up to 700,000 barrels a day, where they was doing millions of barrels a day. So that made the oil shortage because of these economic sanctions so it don't say it like they were just I hate when people do that. When somebody comes, listen, let me finish that. When somebody takes over a country and they take over the country and they want to do it for the people, then outside interests put economic hardships on them. Then now they're saying, they're corrupt, they're this, they're that. When we have to face the facts, if America don't like you, it's hard to get money out here. Right? Do you not agree with that, Al?
No, because what you did was you chased the people with the know-how to basically process the gas, even for your own people's use. If you never sold it anywhere abroad,
but those people
you
were
still
getting
didn't have the
90%
people
of the money.
with the know-how. You still did not have the people with the know-how left in the country to give your own people the same gas that they had in the ground.
But the point is that they're going to learn it and they're going to be able to do it. You have to at some point put your own destiny in your own hands. And anytime anybody does that across the world, America or whatever country, European, colonialist country, jumps on them and applies these sanctions, and now they're corrupt and they can't do anything.
We got to get ready to take care of some bills. Of course, you're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. And when we come back, also in the 8 o'clock hour, there's this dress. So we're going to, talk a little bit more about the Venezuela, but we're going to also talk about this dress.
It was a war in the church.
Yes, it's almost like, what was it, the amazing Technicolor... What was that, Jake? Who was it in the amazing Technicolor dress? Basically, she was naked, riding a horse through the city.
You talking about the dude? I'm on a horse.
No. I'll get it. I'll get it. But it was something about the amazing Technicolor. We'll be black. We got to take care of these bills. And we also have callers on the True Talk text line at 833-212-1017. We'll be black.
He's the voice for the people and the community's connection to change.
It is what it is. It's taxpayers' dollars. It's like monopoly money. It's like, you know what? We can just pay our bills with this money. You know what? The homeless, they already out there. They already in the tent. I walked past the other day. They were out there having fun and singing and stuff like that. I mean, this is what I'm saying. This is the attitude. Like, you know what? We're going to just take this money, right? We'll think about this in 2 months. We'll reconvene after we pay off our bills, and see what we got left.
Yeah, Christmas coming up.
Yeah, we got Christmas coming up. Yeah, basically, yeah. And it's just like this nonchalant attitude with the taxpayers' dollars. You know what? Look at MPS. Look how much money we threw at MPS right here in the city of Milwaukee. We throwing money at these places. Like, it ain't like they don't have the funding.
The Tory Lowe Show, weekdays from 1 to 4 p.m. Live on YouTube and right here on 101.7 The Truth.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Williams, and I want to share with you the role that diabetes has had in my family. I lost my grandmother at the early age of 64 due to complications with diabetes. She was warm, generous, and a constant encouragement for me to follow my heart. Did you know that African Americans experience chronic kidney disease at a rate that's 25% higher than white Americans? And we're almost 4 times more likely to develop kidney failure. Diabetes and high blood pressure are leading causes of kidney disease, which can result in kidney failure, needing dialysis, or a kidney transplant. The good news is that you have the power to check out how well your kidneys are doing and learn ways to prevent them from failing. So go to your doctor and get yourself checked out. Visit linkmylovetv.org to learn more. Get the facts, get checked, and get healthy.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I love the exercise classes here at the Senior Center.
Me too. I'm trying to eat healthier too, but it's expensive these days.
I know, and that's why I use benefitscheckup.org. I learned I can get help paying for groceries.
Benefitscheckup.org?
Yes, benefitscheckup.org is a free service from the National Council on Aging.
For free? I'm going to benefitscheckup.org today.
Listen to the man who tells you exactly how he sees it. The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris every weekday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 101.7 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Check it out one time.
Truth Nation, great morning. Welcome back to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth FM inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary Home Blow along with my girl,
Bailey Colvin,
and my brother,
MC Dame Elsie in the building.
And our producer for this morning, Andrew.
Good morning, Homer. Shout out to Andrew.
Yep, absolutely. I could get used to this. I'm saying me, you. And
all three of us here.
Yeah, all three
Andrew.
of us.
All three? All three.
All three of us.
All three of
us. So before we get into, we'll call it the pastor's, the first lady's dress.
You see this over here?
Wasn't that the movie, The Pastor's Wife?
Pastor's Wife.
There we go.
Yeah, the preacher's wife.
You can see it up close and personal.
That ain't that bad.
That's not.
Okay, we'll talk about it, but we got the caller right now on the True Talk text line, 833-212-1017. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation about Venezuela. What's your truth?
Well, Home, the truth will set us free. And not only is this a diversion for the most incompetent, most criminal president that has ever set foot in the White House, it is also a robbery, as Dame stated clearly. And so what you just heard with the previous caller does not represent Sherman Park at all, because you and I went to a school right on Sherman Boulevard where we had brilliant teachers. And Bailey and Dame, I know you guys didn't go to high school here, but Milwaukee, Washington was similar to an experience at a historically black college when it came to our teachers, right?
Correct.
Hold on,
So we had Miss Thomas and Mr. Gordon, and out of respect for them, I have to say history will continue to repeat itself when you have Confederate philosophy like what you just heard. That is a person who is willing to cake for somebody who we know freed people who carried hangman nooses and Confederate flags. So they still hate you, as the man from Soldier Story said, and no matter what happens, I think there is a certain amount, or 8% of black people, who will continue to support this fascist regime. But what I want to keep talking about is keep the eye on the ball. This is about him trying to bring attention away from that he was best friends with a predator. Mm-hmm. And it is to return the money to the people, the oil companies and the billionaires who kept him from going to jail, because if Vice President Harris would have won, we would not be in Venezuela. It's a sovereign nation. I would never want a president of the United States to be kidnapped in the middle of the night. And countries have a right to their sovereignty, and Venezuela and Iran will be standing up against this attempted takeover of this person that occupies the White House. I can't call him a president. But that's what I have to say, and I think what I just said represents the diversity and the beauty of Sherman Park area much more. So maybe I'll be the caller from Sherman Park, born and raised.
All right.
All right. Very good.
Hold on. I am from Milwaukee, brother. I went to Riverside High School, graduated in 94. Speaking of Washington, I dropped 20-something on Washington the year they won the championship. Now, albeit we lost by 45.
Yeah.
But I dropped
what counts in the end, though? What counts in the end? The W.
Okay.
But who got the W?
But I'm just stating facts that I was here.
I know you dropped 20, but it wasn't enough.
Okay.
It wasn't nearly enough. We got listen. That's another story.
I know.
But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, I was born and raised in Milwaukee. Only Bailey is from out of town, but she's a Milwaukeean too by association.
I pay property taxes in Milwaukee, which supports the school system here. I've done many things.
Get the dress ready, Andrew, please.
So I just want to clearly state that while I did graduate from Lindbergh High School in Renton, Washington, go Eagles, go, I pay property taxes here. So, yeah.
Get your maracas. Bailey got her maracas.
So let's just
and
wrap up.
my son graduated from high school.
The Venezuela situation.
Let's put a bow on the Venezuela situation.
Okay.
And the bow is this: what everyone has basically said already is, you have gone into a country and snatched out a democratically elected person. Now, what he did after he was democratically elected, that's up to interpretation. We know.
Right.
But this is what you've done. You fed us lies about why you did it. Mm-hmm. When the bottom line is, and it's all out there in the open for everyone to read, is that you did it for the oil and the resources, and you did it so that your son, meaning the Trump family, can make billions and billions of dollars off of this oil and these resources. Not just that America's interest. No, it's your interest.
Exactly.
Your family's interest. And again, it all boils down, when dealing with these white folks in these positions, it all boils down to the green.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you know what the green is going,
cash rules everything around me,
then you're going to find your
dollar bill, y'all.
And just remember, when it comes to Donald Trump, he's king of doing the quiet part out loud, or saying the quiet part out loud. The stuff that's supposed to be quiet, that like we supposed to believe that it was a drug thing going on.
Yeah, like we're just dumb enough to
drugs coming out of Venezuela.
That's what they doing.
Fentanyl coming out of there. And really, all he's talking about, he's not said one word about drugs since the takeover, right?
Nope.
It's all been about oil.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oil.
And they so stupid. They run this same exact play. I stated this earlier as they did in Iraq. Like there's a clip of my man from Comedy Central where he contrasts and shows people from Jon Stewart contrasts and shows the people from the Bush era talking about the WMDs and what they needed to go to Iraq for, to the same people now, different people now saying the same stuff.
Yeah.
Like word for word.
Word for word.
He's so stupid.
Yep. They have clips, man.
He would be the person in class that get everybody caught for copying on the test.
Yeah.
Because he done copied it word for word and copied the person's name at the top.
They got a whole they played that whole clip.
Yeah,
They played the whole clip.
That's this administration. That's how stupid they are. They copying the name at the top of the paper. Okay, you running the same play, but damn.
And didn't his wife or something do that with a Michelle Obama
She did it with
situation?
Michelle Obama.
Yeah, she stole her speech.
The whole
deal.
speech.
Whole speech.
Yeah.
Whole
But see,
speech.
when you speak to a generation of people who don't know history,
right,
don't study history, and don't care about history because they think everything is like the caller just said. They think everybody is lying to them.
Yep.
So everything is fake news. So they only believe anything that's in their face right then in the moment.
Right.
There's no connection to the past. You can do that to them. You can't do that to me.
That's right. Or me.
Or me.
Can't do it to us.
Can't
that
do
part.
it.
And when you got your eyes open and you see it, you see them for who they truly are.
Yes.
And that will make your numbers fall. Because as more people start to educate them, that's why I'm always a big proponent. Politics is truly about, when I was doing it for the last 20 years, it's about educating people.
Yes.
If I can teach you how, Homer, when you've called me and asked me to do something, I'll be like, Homer, this is what you normally have to do.
Yes, sir.
So then next year you got to call me.
That's right.
When you
Absolutely.
educate people about how they can do things and educate them about how things work, then they can open their eyes and see it for themselves, and they're not seeing it through your eyes.
It's the same analogy of you can feed a man a fish, or you can teach them how to fish, and they can feed themselves for the rest of their life.
Yeah. Right.
So it's that same type of analogy. We're getting ready to go to the pastor, the pastor's wife. There was a dress. This dress,
Dave,
not as quite the Monica Lewinsky dress.
No.
It's sexy.
But see, therein lies the situation. This is a pastor's wife.
I'm looking at her like,
oh man, you are proving some of my point. Listen.
Listen.
So if you're watching us on YouTube, and if you haven't seen this already, it has been the talk of social media. It's been the talk in media. The pastor's Jamal Bryant, his wife.
Okay.
Ended up wearing a dress that he said he chose and he paid for.
He chose. He told her to wear that?
Yes.
I want you to come out and
Hold on.
stuff that look like that's your skin.
Listen.
Y'all taking it too far.
No, we not. We see it.
Y'all.
If you're looking at the YouTube or Facebook, you seeing it too.
You know what? If you really look at.
This is all I'm saying, Dave. And then we are not supposed to be going there.
First of all, let me say this.
That's a demonic dress.
First of all, let me say this. Have y'all ever seen his first wife?
Yes, we saw the demonic dress.
No, his first wife. This is his second wife.
Yeah. Oh, so he on his second run.
Second run, they could be twins.
Mm-hmm.
He got a type.
He got a type.
Mm-hmm.
He got a type. And first wife done worse. But anyway, but she was aware of the fact that she was a preacher's wife. Now, here's the thing.
So she's not aware that she's a preacher's wife?
Clearly.
I'm just saying. I'm just asking a question. Someone asked a question.
Okay. Now, let's say this. He is always very dapper when he's always he loves his clothes, okay?
Has he ever wore booty out Prince pants?
Never seen that.
Okay.
Listen.
I think there's a reason you haven't seen that.
Has he worn gray sweats to the church house.
Right, Dave.
You know, women, I'm just saying with women like.
Ladies, I want to hear from you. Fellas, we want to hear from you.
Let me say this.
833-212-1017.
Let me say this. They always say when it comes to the preacher's wife, he is the preacher. That is not her walk. Okay. Second of all, she probably does have a little bit too much out in the upper area, the chest area.
Did you see the black?
And
did you see the black?
But look, listen. Let me finish saying what I'm saying.
Okay.
The fact that this is flesh colored, I probably would have said, you might want to pick a pink or maybe pick a blue or something, right?
That's all I'm saying.
Not necessarily flesh.
That's all I'm saying.
If the dress was all black, and you couldn't, it gave you the appearance.
We got to go to a break.
That you couldn't see through it.
Right.
It would be one thing. Real quick before we go to break. I was talking to my buddy the other day, and we were talking about religion, and we were talking about how they were saying that even the appearance of doing something wrong is wrong in religion. So the appearance of her showing her skin in such a manner, even though it's not actually her skin, can be perceived as doing something wrong.
That's it. I know we got a lot of conversation in-house about this, but Truth Nation, we want to hear from you, too, when we return from break. 833-212-1017.
Okay, here we go. Hold on, though. Gotta give him this chance. Truth Nation, now is your chance to be our one call, that's all, Gruber Law 5K giveaway entry for today. Yes, you can be entered to win $5,000 courtesy of Gruber Law Offices. Be caller number 10. Be caller number 10 right now at 833-212-1017, and you will be entered to win $5,000. Yes, right now with the award-winning 1017 The Truth Gruber Law Offices. Again, that's caller number 10, 833-212-1017. Remember, if you or a loved one has been injured in an accident, contact Gruber Law Offices today. Visit them at gruber-law.com. For official rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
One call, that's all.
Truth in the Morning will return. We'll be back.
Honest, direct, and always thought-provoking.
Nice people get applause. Oh, that was a thoughtful thing to say. It's like when you ask somebody a question and the person repeats back to you, good question. They're being nice, but kindness earns respect. Being nice pleases people. Being kind improves them, and that difference, the one personal strength you should always have, character.
Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris, weekdays from 4 to 6, live on YouTube and broadcasting on 1017 The Truth.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
Hi, I'm Brittany Miller from Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more. Custom T-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hats, you name it, we can do it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more is family owned and all about celebrating life's big moments. Maybe it's a milestone birthday, a celebration for your child's first goal, or that work fundraising event. We are everyone's printer. No minimum orders, affordable designs, and help straight from me and our team. We're the one-stop shop for all your custom needs. Start your project today at bigfrog.com/Mequon.
You served behind the desk.
You served in combat.
You did 4 years and got out.
You were drafted.
You gave 20 years.
You gave exactly what your country needed.
And so did you.
When you raised your hand and swore an oath to your country, when you put your name on a dotted line, you became part of only 1% of Americans who did the same. You are a veteran.
You are a veteran.
You are a veteran. Because no matter when, where, or how you served, you made a sacrifice for your country, and you deserve support.
If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Reach out to a loved one, to a fellow veteran, to VA.
Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
All right. Congratulations to Dean. Of course, our one call, that's all Gruber 5K giveaway qualifier.
Yes.
You have qualified.
Qualified.
Dion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're going to learn today.
Shout out to Dion.
See, look, hold on. Because Andrew doesn't always get the name correctly.
Yeah.
And so he be saying it. And Homer, I mean, he would write it down correctly and all that kind of stuff. But pronouncing it.
Yeah. Dion.
So y'all know the secret behind it.
Deanne.
See? You said Dion. It's Deanne.
That's what I was wondering. Was it Deanne or Dion?
See,
but it's like some of the callers.
I could tell when Homer was.
Hello?
Homer was listening back to him say it. Because, see, the thing is, Andrew's in the booth, so he has to hit us up in our headphones to tell us.
On our True Talk text phones.
Who qualified. So Andrew may not say it correctly, right? And he'll say it quickly because he's doing other things in there. And so
when I had to ask a couple of times, like, what?
Okay.
So I knew it was a 50-50 shot.
That's why I
if
asked
Homer was going to pronounce it correctly. You said Dion. You said, Dion.
Like Dion.
The first Homer said Dion, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I did.
That was a
He
different
said it
name.
real quickly.
Yeah.
As if he didn't.
Yeah.
As
like
if he didn't get it.
So that's the difference. You want to know if it's you, if you want or not.
That's right.
So, okay.
Well, we got your information. So you solidified.
Right.
You official.
Know your name, player.
Like, don't call me,
Right.
Like there's certain times that you should never call a person the wrong name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't go into it, but
Yeah.
Let's go to the dress.
There,
I know, but you went there. I understand.
But give me a second to step into the gutter.
Okay.
Because the street's too clean for me. Anyway. Okay. Now, Bailey, you were saying that she is not a pastor.
We're talking about Pastor Jamal Bryant and
wife.
His lovely wife.
First lady.
She sure is.
Okay.
I love it.
Dave.
Hey,
oh, my gosh. So.
I love it.
So.
Get it together, baby.
Many would say.
Yes. And we showing it on the YouTube and Facebook Live.
And I had one of my former pastors, nobody current, in a whole nother state, would say that, my family, I've been called, my family.
That man in the white tux was looking at her. He wasn't looking at on the video.
He would say, I've been called to the ministry. It is my call. Do not judge my family.
Yeah.
My family is, off limits. You want to judge me for something I do, or you want to, and you know what the Bible says: judge not, lest ye be judged.
Tammy Faye Baker. Okay, go ahead.
You shouldn't judge. You should judge. But could she have been a little bit more conservative?
That's all we saying, Bailey.
Yeah, okay.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
But she didn't want to.
Yeah, and now you get the repercussions.
Listen, a woman can wear what a woman wants to wear, and
she got to also expect.
And I'm not saying that she shouldn't be able to wear what she wants to wear. But in this, you want Coretta Scott King looking like,
Was she not Coretta Scott King? Come on,
but
now.
hold on.
Come on now.
He want to be MLK, so she got to be Coretta.
Right.
Oh my God.
Was she evangelist Coretta Scott King?
No.
Today,
she was Coretta.
So from what you said, baby.
Betty Shabazz.
That's that.
See, we have to hold our women to and our men. We have to hold our spouses to the same level that we would always.
But he was cool with her wearing that. He said he picked it out.
He is the pastor. He is supposed to be the shining light, the best of us, and maybe in doing that he is. He's showing I support my woman in doing whatever she wants to do and wearing whatever she wants to wear. But I bet not ever hear him say nothing about Cardi. He better not say nothing about Nicki. He better not say nothing about anybody's woman being a woman of the world and the way that they present themselves.
Exactly.
If he's going to accept that, cool.
Right. That's exactly where I'm going, Dave.
He better not get in that pulpit and preach to them women about how they got to be more respectable.
Why is your butt cheeks
and this and that
out in here? Sisters, go get her.
Don't be a hypocrite, brother.
Go get her and take her to the office or the black room.
You know what?
And clothe her.
Because I'm sitting there saying,
woman be clothed.
I'm sitting there saying, oh, she looking lovely.
That's all I'm saying.
Because I'm being my true self, right?
And we shouldn't be.
Lusting.
And then
Both
that's
of you
fine.
are lusting after.
That's a lustful ass dress.
To thine own self be true.
The hell?
And if he's being true to himself,
What the hell?
he has to be true to himself in the pulpit and outside the pulpit.
That's it.
So if he's in the pulpit, he needs to be like, sister, I see you in that dress out there. He needs to admit to his lustful ways.
That's right.
He's showing it by allowing her to wear it.
Okay, well, let's admit right here that he's probably not on his second marriage because he was faithful in the first.
I don't know why the first.
I'm just saying.
I ain't gonna put that man's business out there like that.
That's right.
Even though she put her business out there like that.
She sure did. She sure did.
You see that?
Wait a minute. I've watched the show. He was on Real Housewives.
Was he?
Yes, he was on Real Housewives of Potomac.
Come in and
his former wife, her name is Giselle, and she is like the head, one of the top people on, one of the top reality stars on Real Housewives of Potomac.
His wife was.
His ex-wife, his first wife. And he was on there, on the show with her when the show first started. And they went through the whole background of why they were divorced and the whole deal. And he actually was back on last season for a short period because they kind of got back together for about 5 or 10 minutes.
So he was actually, he admitted to having, infidelities and whatever the case may be.
We got Millicent on the True Talk text lines 833-212-1017.
So maybe that's why he let his wife walk out the house like, he like it.
Got her looking like a hoe. I'm just saying. Millicent, I'm just saying. Oh, don't say oh now. Don't say oh now. Ho, ho, ho. I'm just saying. Millicent, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Welcome to Truth in the Morning. What's your truth?
Good morning and Happy New Year.
My
truth is this. That lady can wear whatever she wants to wear. In our community, we are allowing children, little girls, to show everything. So if they can do it, a grown woman can wear what she wants to wear. Instead of worrying about the preacher's wife and what she wearing, tell your girls not to come outside in a bonnet.
So does your preacher's...
That is worse than you walking around naked.
So does your preacher's wife walk around in that kind of attire, and would you think that that is appropriate for her?
I think at the right place.
No. Ain't no right place.
Okay,
is it right or wrong? Is it right or wrong? That's my question.
It's right. If that's what she wants to wear and she's grown, yes.
Well, that's why the girls that you're talking about are wearing them, and that's why the quote-unquote PWKs or parents are saying it's okay.
Homer.
Nope. Go ahead, girl.
No. A grown woman can make decisions that a kid can't make.
There you go.
Okay.
You all are allowing women, little girls, to walk around here showing everything. That woman, what she had on was sexy.
Okay.
It wasn't hoish. It was sexy. And it's nothing wrong with a woman wanting to be sexy no matter what her occupation is.
Well, then don't tell me to not be of the world and in the world at the same damn time. We got to get ready to take care of some bills, Millicent, but don't be telling me to be not what? Of the world and not in the world. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, we got to take care. We got to take care of some bills. And she can. And she better take that work. She better take that work.
I'm going to shake the table up here.
Whoop that trick. Okay, we got to take care of some bills. It's Truth in the Morning.
Exactly.
On 101.7 FM. The True Talk text lines are open. 833-212-1017. We'll be black. We'll be black.
Pollution from trucks is a public health crisis. Diesel-burning trucks belch dangerous levels of pollution, and communities living near ports and along freight corridors breathe especially high levels of this dirty air. But this crisis has a solution. My name is Sasan Sadat, and I work for Earth Justice. I'm working to clean up our air quality, particularly for communities that bear the burden of diesel pollution. For the sake of our lungs, our health, and our climate, the future of trucking in this country has got to be zero emissions. Until then, I will never rest.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the environment and people's health. Earth Justice is fighting to save lives, protect our climate, and strengthen our economy through the shift to zero emissions. If clean air matters to you, visit us at earthjustice.org. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
There, Jane Lynch here. You want to hear something funny? Too bad. You want to hear something uplifting that will inspire you? Good. Because today, I want to talk to you about Direct Relief, a humanitarian organization that does seriously good work when it counts. Fires, hurricanes, earthquakes. When disaster strikes, Direct Relief immediately shows up with medicines, medical supplies, and everything doctors and nurses need to save lives. Let's ship her out! Every day across the United States and around the world, they're making an enormous difference. If someone needs help, Direct Relief helps. No politics, no red tape. Hey, what you doing over there?
Oh, I'm packing insulin for kids with diabetes.
See, every box here is literally a lifeline for someone in critical need. So check them out at directrelief.org and donate if you can. You might just bring a smile to someone's face.
I slept in a lot of different rooms, different beds, but none of them really felt like mine. I spent 14 years in foster care, mostly in group homes. And I never had much stuff because I always had to be ready to move. Why get things if you just have to let them go?
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care waiting to be adopted. The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is working to help find them a forever family and a permanent home of their own.
Now I have my own room with walls that tell my story. I love hanging out in here. I play dress up with my sisters and I sing and make videos. But the best part, knowing I'll always have a place to go and a family that loves and supports me.
If you have room in your home or your heart, see how you can help at davethomasfoundation.org.
All right, well, westbound on 894, we do have delays from 27th Street to Loomis. On westbound 94, backing up from 27th Street to Hawley Road, back on the brakes from Highway 100 all the way to Calhoun. Eastbound's backed up from 92nd Street to Hawley Road. And we've also got some delays southbound 43, basically from Capitol Drive down to Locust. Northbound 4394, you got backups from about Howard Avenue up past Oklahoma. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast today, partly cloudy skies, a high of 37 tonight. Mixed precipitation to the north, some rain possible around our area, a low of 32. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth Nation, welcome Black.
What's wrong with you?
The legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Calvin,
and my brother,
MC Dame Elsie.
And it's Pastor Jamal Bryan's wife that we are talking about the dress. So let's bring it to any of our local pastors or bishops or, evangelists, whatever. Would that be okay? Venus Jones said on the YouTube page, Homer, you better say it. Attire like that should be for her husband's eyes only. If you can't wear it, if you can't wear it to church, then it's inappropriate in my book. 100, 100, 100. And would you say if she came in church like that, Bailey, you would still say, "Go on, girl"?
Okay, first of all, nobody should wear that to church.
That's ding, 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 ding. And I think that's the only point we're making. That's the only point we're talking about.
They weren't at church.
Okay, they weren't at church.
But understanding. They were at a ball.
But understanding.
Please remember that.
Was he no longer Pastor Jamal Bryant when he was there? Okay.
Hold on, let me say this. Understanding that the church is just the church is not the building. The church is the people, and I, as somebody that was raised in the church 4 to 5 times.
I was talking
let me finish.
physical church.
Let me finish, Bailey. The physical church represents the people. You are the church.
Yep.
And the people are the church. 4 to 5 times a week. Y'all understand this? I know a little bit.
You know a little
4
bit?
to 5 times a week
Well,
in the church. The church is the people. She is the part of the church. The church needs to be representing the best and the holiest of us outside of those structured walls. That's the
Hashtag
church.
that part.
When I would play basketball, let me tell you something. One time I was playing basketball, we was playing Custer. And I was in Custer's.
We all fall short.
And listen, I was out there cussing. My pastor came to see me play. I grew up in the church, like I just said. They came to see me play. He went into the pulpit the next Sunday. Was like, you have to represent the church wherever you are.
That's it. That's
you
all.
Can't be out there cussing
In
and
the world
playing ball,
and in the way.
and people knowing you of the church. And then they think that's the church is accepting of that.
He didn't pull you aside at the
Bailey.
He didn't pull you aside at the
He did it
game.
from the pulpit. I'm Dame Elsie. He did it from the pulpit.
Bailey, as part of our veterans
Shout out to Reverend
in
Williams.
radio, if one of our staff members ended up doing something that you know was going to look bad on the brand, would we not have a conversation with that person? Especially if they representing with our shirts on.
Yep.
First of all,
Yes or no? That's all.
no.
And
No.
then you could go. You wouldn't have a problem with that?
I would talk to them after the fact.
Okay,
because they would have to show me in advance that they were going to do that. Now, but let me say this. We all fall short. Okay? We all fall short. Everybody sins.
We fall down.
That's true.
I was
And we get up.
See, everybody falls short. So whether you think, and it's totally your opinion, right? That, and I will say, I wouldn't wear that. I would not wear that.
Never should have wore it. Okay.
Yeah, I think maybe it was a fashion problem, right? And because I would have picked a different color to go. I wouldn't have done the flesh color. I don't know what
If
was
it
going
was
on
all
there.
black,
Right.
it would have been
Right.
Right.
That same dress, the same
I
style,
think it was
the
a
same
fashion
cut,
faux pas. I don't like
all black. That's perfectly fine.
Right. RC Creation.
No, because I still think she had a little bit too much out in the
No, that's
in the
fine.
bottom
Right,
area,
right.
right?
Our-
But that was fine.
Yeah,
That's
RC
fine.
Creation
You didn't have a
Muse
problem with
on
that.
our YouTube said, don't put this on good men. Obviously, we have no say. And the point was brought up of women. And this is what I wanted to let Millicent know, that women are allowing them to do that. Because you can't talk about your baby daddy, he ain't in my baby's life, and then say he's the one, we the ones as men are letting our daughters come out like that. That's a lie. Because a lot of
One of
times
the
there's some
things that I
dissension
always,
when we try to interject.
Many times I hear the saying that the main purpose of men when it comes to their daughters is to keep them off the pole.
That's
Just
right.
heard that.
Right, absolutely.
Is
But
that
if her
true?
mama on the
Is that
pole,
true?
if her mama on
Is
the
that
pole,
true?
yeah. But if her mama on the pole and all her mama's friends is on the pole, I am
You know
not
what?
surprised that she ends up on the pole.
I feel like that's stereotypical though.
It's not. It's reality.
Because I ain't never been there. No
Cardi
pole.
B been on it, and now she got babies.
My sisters ain't never been there.
I'm
no
just
pole.
saying.
But
I'm
you
just
talking
saying.
about Cardi? You know,
Yeah,
you know.
So now it's a difference. I'm just,
Listen, nobody expected. Nobody
that was
expected
her life. That was her life. That's how she was.
And so how many
That's how
girls
she
were
was
influenced? How many
surviving.
girls are on baddies because of Cardi?
Oh, y'all.
Oh, you can't, because Betty was going before she even, you know. That, you can't put that.
No. Cardi was out way
Yeah,
before
but
baddies.
She was on.
Way
she
before
was on-
baddies.
yeah, she was on a different reality show.
Yeah, no, I'm saying she was on that pole.
She was on
She
Love
was on
and
that.
Hip Hop.
She's a Magic City legend.
Listen, I'm not
Oh, my
saying.
gosh.
Listen, y'all. I'm not saying.
She King of Diamonds legend.
Hold on,
Oh,
hold
my
on, hold on,
gosh.
hold on. Time out. I'm not saying that her wearing this dress is gonna make the society of young girls
Right.
fall off
It's
the
gonna be
cliff.
a whole legion
Now
of
it's a
young
whole
girls
legion of young
that's
girls
gonna go
on
out
the pole.
naked.
No,
But that's
not
how
what I'm saying.
Millicent was kind of making it.
What I'm saying is,
No,
she
she
could have
wasn't.
presented. She could have presented the same way that she wanted to look sexy and show the sexiness that she has. she could have presented that in a different way and not had all of this controversy, knowing her husband
That's all.
And is a pastor. That's all I'm saying. And he's supporting her in this end, saying, "Oh, I picked this and this, that, and the other." I'm saying that support could have come his way from her and saying, "I like this dress, and even if he wants me to wear this dress, I know what it's going to cost.
That's it.
I'm going to put on this black dress that's same cut and everything, still showing my curves, still showing everything that needs to be shown, that I am a sexy young lady, and my husband is the man because he got this sexy woman on his arm, because everybody wants their pastor to have the best, right? So he's got this woman that's super fly,
the best car, best
on his arm. Nobody's saying she had to wear the missionary board long skirt.
That's right.
And gloves.
That's right.
That's not what I'm saying.
Absolutely,
we're just saying she may have crossed the line a little bit too far.
And that's it. That's all. I agree totally.
No, because
with the
y'all
way
put
that
it
Dame
out there
broke
like,
that down.
Like she was about to go, trick or something. Y'all,
No.
y'all didn't I whoop that trick? Oh, okay.
That homer you did say whoop that trick.
Yeah, absolutely. No, when I'm talking about when it's the Santa Claus, ho, 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 then whoop that trick.
Oh,
because other than that, you're going to be bringing in another breed and another breed and another breed.
The last time we heard some type of controversy about a dress a woman was wearing, it was Sierra. Do you remember that?
But Sierra,
Russell's a football player,
right?
And
that's, you know what I'm saying?
No, it was the same thing. She shouldn't wear that. Why would she?
No. But I would have. I had her back. I had her black too, though.
Hers was legitimately.
She wasn't the pastor's wife.
But hers was legitimately nudish. And
okay,
you know
but
what?
she wasn't the pastor's wife.
You know what? No, but they put the Christianity out there just
they
like
can
they
put it out there because people don't judge people. But
they put it out there just like they holy too.
But again, I did not hold her to the same standard that I would look at a first lady.
In the black community, the pastor is held to a different standard.
We're gonna go to the True Talk text lines. 833. Give Bailey some water. No, some more coffee. 833-212-1017. Al, great morning. Love you, appreciate you.
Let's get it out.
What's your truth, Al?
My truth is, I think she's in the perfect place. And they're human. You gotta understand they're human. And I'm pretty sure it's been times y'all done went to church and put on your suit, didn't have no drawers on because you just got done fornicating and you still there smelling like tuna fish.
Get him out.
So I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, hey, you supposed to keep your husband enticed, because if she don't, then she will be walking around there in them construction boots and long dresses with the woman church booty, and he'll be with somebody who wear that same dress. So I don't see nothing wrong with it. And think about this. This is the same place where the pastor has 10 kids, 5 baby mamas, scaring everybody saying they're going to go to hell when he's messing with all the women in the congregation.
That part.
Where the flesh is weak, the flesh will rise and the body will do anything it wants. I think they're in the perfect place.
But thank you for your call, Al. But see, again, that goes back to where I'm going. What type of representation is that? That's my whole point.
Hold on, Bailey. You were talking about you saw him on the show.
Right.
He got 10 kids?
Yeah.
No, they didn't say. I only know of.
He got a lot of kids.
Jamal Bryant got that many kids?
Okay.
Yeah, he got a lot.
I only know of. He has with Giselle Bryant, who's on Real Housewives of Potomac. He has 3 kids. He has 2 twin daughters and then his oldest daughter.
Yeah, he got more.
Now, I understand. I think vaguely remember there was maybe one other child outside of that.
So it's not 10 kids and 5 baby mamas.
But it is.
But I'll say that his first marriage, it was clear they pretty much laid it out on the show that he was cheating on her. So there could be some outside kids. Yeah,
he's my daddy.
Y'all watchers of Real Housewives of Potomac. If I'm wrong, correct me.
They say pimping is the first cousin of preaching. And so maybe, listen.
First cousin of preaching, pimping?
Yeah, pimping and preaching, they first
pimping
cousins.
ain't easy. Now it's a hard,
they
hard
closely
work.
related is what I'm saying.
Listen, Africa Queen, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. All I'm saying, is you can be going to church because those are the ones that they're supposed to try to reach to say, sister, you are better than that. You don't have to come in. Come as you are, but we're going to make sure that we change you to where you can be looked at as a respectable woman, and they won't be looking at you like a garden tool, like they looking at my wife and lusting after my wife right now. We got to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, 833-212-1017. You want to get some of this conversation? Call in. We'll be black.
Honest, direct, and always thought-provoking.
Mayor's office says timing is critical. No, it's not. If you knew it today, you knew it a year ago. When you made your budget, when you created your budget, when you started writing your budget, you knew you didn't have the money. And you waited until after you put out a budget to get a substitute? That's garbage.
Download the new 101.7 The Truth app now. Milwaukee Black Talk. 101.7 The Truth.
Since 1976, Community Advocates has helped Milwaukee residents meet their basic needs, enabling them to live with dignity and hope. Today, Community Advocates offer 40 specialized programs that addresses rental housing challenges, energy assistance, domestic violence, substance misuse, and more. Their commitment is to ensure individuals and families have access to essential resources and opportunities for a better quality of life. If you need help, go to communityadvocates.net. That's communityadvocates.net.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
They treated me like family.
They're actually people that you can depend on.
They made me feel seen. They really treated me like I was a part of their family, a part of their team.
They ask how you're doing, how you're feeling.
They're just so welcoming and so sweet and kind.
It's like family, caring about another member of the family.
If you've been injured, it costs you nothing to see if Gruber Law Offices can help.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
Come in with straight truth.
If you acted up, if you were out here doing any kind of foolishness or just something that people know would make your family's name look bad, your neighbor from down the street, if they see the son or daughter, be like, what are you doing? They gonna call you out. They gonna let you know that they saw you, and then they gonna tell you, come here. Now you know I'm gonna tell your daddy.
That part.
There are a lot of times when people are new to an area, they don't know where to plug in. And anybody who plugs in the 101.7 The Truth and listen to you and Dame and Truth Nation would know that there is a significant public outcry when violence happens in our community. Don't worry about the outcry if you're not listening to the right people. So I would encourage her to tune in to 101.7 The Truth and listen to you guys, Denise Thomas, Dr. Ken Harris, Tori Lowe, and definitely Sherwin Hughes every day.
Watch all your favorite 101.7 The Truth shows by subscribing to 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Really, Andrew?
That's
really?
That's a perfect church music, Andrew. Because they're in here trying to smooth it over.
What we're gonna do?
She's just not appropriate.
She's not supposed to. Yeah, we said that again.
I've been saying
We've been saying that.
That's their only disagreement.
You weren't listening
not
to that.
That trick. Not ho ho ho.
He said whoop that trick in jazz.
Thank you.
None of that, Andrew.
Yeah, you reaching, Bailey. You reaching.
Right now,
No,
Bailey is doing what a woman does.
Yeah. Okay.
Bailey is doing what a woman does when you're having an argument with them and you're having a disagreement. She picks that one word that you may have said, and now she won't let it go.
No.
That's
when
it.
she knows you
that
really
was
didn't
not
mean
absolutely
that trick.
Absolutely.
Anybody can know that. Listen,
he didn't mean it.
He did not mean whoop that. He was
But he
singing the
said
song.
it.
He was
That's
saying,
it.
"Oh,
He didn't mean it.
It was all done in jest."
But
That's
he
it.
said,
You're
in
being
jest.
stop it.
Oh my
Stop
gosh.
it. You're being that woman right now.
I
You're-
am that woman.
you're
I am the queen. You heard it
That is
earlier.
terrible.
I am the queen. I am the queen.
Hey, I feel
and
sorry.
I'm the knowledge.
I listen.
And
there we go.
I feel sorry for anyone that gets in those types of arguments with you. If that's the way you're going to be. If you're gonna pick that one word, then the conversation is over. And that's how I do it. Once you do that, I'm done. Once I know you're doing that, and I'm not gonna keep pounding my head against the wall.
That's right.
You don't understand. That's not what I meant.
Absolutely.
You know what I meant.
Absolutely.
You're an educated person.
You said
You are just as educated as me.
You
You
said
understand what's going on
So
in this
you must have meant
conversation. But that's what
You
you're gonna
said
pick
it,
up.
so you must
I'm
have
done.
meant it.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Said it, you meant it.
I'm done.
There it is.
It's
Listen.
over. You win.
Done deal.
You have it, buddy.
I win.
Venus Jones
I'm
said
right.
on the YouTube page, she said she is a freaking first lady. She should know that she is to set an example. Other women in the church is watching her. I would have lost all respect for the both of them, personally speaking.
And she's then really there's nothing wrong with the dress if it was solid. It's just the see-through parts of it give the appearance of more than it needs to give. And like I said, if you're in the church, you're carrying it.
Nope.
I'm never backpedaling.
Nope.
You're carrying the church with you into the streets. You are the church.
That's it.
You are the church.
You carrying the dress with you into the streets.
Even if you go, see, here we go.
That sounds crazy.
Even if you go to the club or whatever it is, people are gonna see you and see, hey, that's my man that be in church all the time. And you talk about church all the time. What is he doing here? You know what I'm saying? So you have to always keep those types of things.
That's it.
In mind, and you're representing the church.
That's
all
it.
I'm
And
saying.
that's the only point
It's a
that
way
me
of life.
and Dame are trying to represent. That's the only part. We're not saying that.
You representing the church?
I'm saying what
You representing the church?
she.
I ain't.
She
No,
is.
I'm saying y'all
No,
say y'all
she
try-
is. No,
you say y'all's
I
trying
said
to
the
represent.
point that he's making.
Stop arguing with her. She's doing it.
Yeah.
She's doing it now.
Yeah, she's just.
Just stop. Just let her have it.
Never should have wore it.
Just stop.
Not there. Not
'Cause
like that.
She's doing it now.
I'm not
and
Go to the
At
Cimmers
this
or
point, I shut down.
I'm not saying
or
that
somewhere
I
in
would've worn
Chicago that
That
has
would have not been my
sweets.
selection.
Yeah.
And that would have not been my selection.
And that's all we're saying. Why not?
But I feel like she had the choice.
Yeah, and she did. And she chose wrong in this particular case.
And I feel like there was an ulterior motive behind it. Like when you showed me the picture just now of the ex-wife, Giselle, like she was trying to stunt on Giselle,
I have
and
no
she
question
and she
about
didn't
that.
want. And he was like, "You doing too much."
That's
but
it.
I understand why.
I gotta
doing too
support
much.
her because
And
she
I'm
my
not finna
wife.
have this argument right before
There
we
it
go to
is.
this place. But even you look at some of them pictures when they walking,
Giselle.
he grabbed her arm and she kind of pulled her arm away. So they had a conversation about this, and he's doing. I'm gonna support you no matter what.
That's it.
And because I have to keep this front.
Because he said he picked out the dress.
And so he even went as far as saying, I picked out the dress. I'm going to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is my wife. I picked out this dress. Y'all leave her alone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to defend my wife in public. Now, behind closed doors. And
It's a whole conversation that's about to
the same
happen.
thing for me.
Yep,
You know
it's
what
a
I'm
whole
saying? Defend me in
conversation they gotta
public.
have.
You gonna do the
behind
Prince pants?
Behind closed
Y'all
doors.
doing the Prince pants with the little booty out? Is that what
Bailey,
y'all gonna pick?
Bailey, what you on?
Me and Homer.
What are you on?
Stop talking about that. Listen. We gonna talk to her.
Oh, now you not gonna talk to me?
We finna be.
Cross Great
my
Morning
gosh.
said very
Oh, my
inappropriate.
gosh.
Said, love you, appreciate you.
Off the True Talk and text line 833-212-1017. Alfonso said, they're still human. Remember that. Exactly.
Okay. And so with that, they understand that there's going to be some blowback, and this is what's going on.
I'm
You
not
know,
gonna
like I
talk to y'all
say-
no more. I'm not talking to y'all no more.
You can't not talk. I already said we ain't talking to you.
Right,
See,
that's
you
right.
Like a woman
That's
do.
it. That's
I
it.
already said we done talking.
Yeah, how some
Now she
women
gonna
do.
say-
How some women do.
Now
'Cause-
she gonna say, I'm not talking to you.
Right,
No, more.
so-
No, all of them do that.
No, I do not agree to say all of them. I
Every
will say.
woman I have been with.
Okay, now you can say that. You can say
Okay,
that.
let me say
woman
that.
You can say
been
that.
They done that.
Kyle!
Really? Kyle, what's
Kyle,
good?
come here, bro.
Yeah, oh.
I know you. Nah, No, man. No. Come on, Kyle. You got 1 minute. Don't worry about it. Don't tell him that. Come on in here, Kyle.
No.
And pull up the dress. Pull up the dress. No pun intended.
Pull up the dress.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up the dress.
Show him the dress.
Yeah, show him the dress. All right. Pastor Jamal Bryant's wife.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Hold on.
Wearing that in public to an event, fundraiser. Flesh tone dress appropriate or
is different nowadays.
Okay, but is that because and taking that out, but with seeing that as your wife and you the pastor of a congregation, would that be appropriate?
If it was my congregation, no, but
Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Kyle.
That's all I'm saying, Kyle.
Because it's different now.
No.
Kyle.
So do we give into it because it's different, but then talk about how the little girls is coming up?
That congregation probably don't mind.
Hold on, let Kyle talk.
The first lady of my church, St. Matthew CME Church, she has a high degree, and so not saying she don't have a high degree. She might be very bright, but usually, I like more conservative folks who. I don't know. Can you get into the gates of heaven with that on?
That's all I'm saying. Hey, Kyle.
Probably.
Truth and Power.
Probably.
Noon. Welcome Black. Welcome Black.
No, Kyle. Probably.
No.
I mean,
probably. You can. Because
shout out to Truth Nation and our teammates. Yeah, Bailey.
Nah. People have done worse
I'm
than wear a
not
bad
saying
dress.
she can't get into. She's going to hell for that dress.
Andrew, what's your thoughts? We got to get Andrew's thoughts too.
Bricks at women. I'm saying. All right.
Andrew, what's your truth?
I would go to church every single day if she was wearing that.
Might feel the pews.
So
they might be a little sticky afterwards.
What is your reason and logic of saying you would be at church every day if she wore that?
She really knows the word of God.
You know what? Hear what I said.
All right, Andrew.
I heard it.
Yeah, we heard it.
Y'all
You doing too much.
It might be a little sticky. The Bible page is gonna be a little sticky. Okay, let me stop.
Hey, I tell you what, that's gonna take us to heaven.
It's
the stairway to heaven, because a lot of people be trying to play that at funerals,
and they don't know,
and they don't realize that
orgasm.
when yes, sir. Climbing the stairway to heaven.
It's an orgasm.
It is.
The OJ.
It is.
So
yeah.
She in that church.
Step by step.
Listen, again, I have no problem with the dress that she's wearing.
Me?
My problem is that you're representing the church.
That's it.
Representing the church.
That's it.
You have
That's
to
all.
represent the church in and outside the walls that people like to call the church. You are the church.
Kimberly Harris on the YouTube page. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Said first ladies are set to a higher standard, and she knows that. But if you look at her regular clothing, she is very flamboyant anyway. However, she should be modest in her attire. Randy West, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. He said, how many dudes get mad at people looking at their wife or girlfriend?
I wouldn't get mad. I want people. You want them to look good.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Want them to look good.
Since it's three of us, let's get ready to start doing our final thoughts for today.
Why you coming to me? Go first.
No, you are a woman,
So
and
what?
I respect women first.
You go first.
So, ladies first. Ladies first.
My thought of the day is don't be bamboozled, don't be fooled. Whether it's the see-through dress of the church, whether it's Trump and him being really like the guy he wants out of Venezuela, Morado. No matter what it is, make your own decisions and come to your own conclusions and realize the truth.
That's right. Okay, Bailey.
I'll echo that. Whether it's a woman selecting her own dress that she likes or anything else, everyone has the opportunity to make their own choice and be respected for it.
Even Miss Parker goes to heaven.
And my final thought of this morning, I am happy to announce that we are welcoming back our teammate Sherwin Hughes, The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth FM. Again, condolences on behalf of the whole Truth in the Morning show and the teammates and Good Karma brand on the loss of his father. So Sherwin Hughes is up next with The Truth with Sherwin Hughes. Welcome, Black, my brother, and prayers are still going out to you. If nobody has told you that they love you today, I want to let you know that I love you, and I want you to please have a safe and nonviolent remainder of today. We'll talk to you on tomorrow morning. Holla Black. Peace.
Come in with straight truth.
If you acted up, if you were out here doing any kind of foolishness,